Hello and welcome back to our tutorial series on building a robust free image website. In previous parts, we have covered the basic of setting up a project, templates, and user registration. If you haven't checked those out yet, I highly recommend doing so to get the most out of this tutorial series. In part 4, we are going to dive into our user login system. So let's start. As you see, our program is already up and running. Now let's install some packages before we start our coding. So go to requirements.txt and install this Flask login. So, okay. So now let's go to forms.py. We need to create a login form. You need to enter fields that you need for user login. So let's check our minimum. I am creating an extra field. So if you want to use email instead of username, then you can just simply uncomment this and you can simply use the email field for your login. So I am going to comment this. So we don't need two fields, we only need one field. I'm just showing you an example of the email. Now we need to add submit. We have created our login form. Now let's go to init.py in your app folder. So we need to initialize some of the things before we go to routes login manager. So we need to import this login manager since we have already installed the package. So let's import the package. Let's set up a route login view. Let's initialize our manager. Let's add the load manager in our models. We need to add decorator here. We need a function to get the user ID. We need to add user mixin in user model. Now we need to go to routes and we need to create a route for our login system. Let's import the calling user. So let's get a login form from homes. Let's get a user. So if you want to use email, then you can just change your email and form email. But for now, we are going to use username. This form data is going to get your data from the front end and hash it and check it in the system. So we need to add the next page also. So let's import this login user. Let's import this request also. So if a user try to force directly into a page without logging, then we will need this. If you don't have next page, then we are directly going to home page. When front end is trying to use get method, then we need to pass this form. So we have completed routes. So let's go to login.html and let's create our login template. It's similar to registration. So go to register.html and copy this few form tags and paste it in your login.html. If you don't have register.html, then check our previous video. Username instead of email password. Copy this, submit. So now let's check our project. Now we need to add logout. So need to go to index.html and add the logout. We need to make a proper navigation bar, which we are going to make in our next series. So for now, just add here Just for checking, we will add this logout link for now. So now let's check our project. We have completed login. In the next part of our tutorial, we will build our navigation bar where we will test our login and registration more thoroughly. Thank you for watching.